What's good, Bully World? This is Zeb. I'm your host of Bully Talk with Zeb Pitts. And tonight you're tuned into another episode of Bully Talk. Tonight's topic, the RKC community. I want to go back a few months back, pre-summer to Irv show back in Greensboro, North Carolina. That was probably the biggest show for the RKC community. During that time, you had a lot of people really pushing that show. You had Bully Girl magazine, you had Bully Tunnel magazine, you had myself pushing that show. A lot of people behind the scenes, reaching out to different people. I know myself, I reached out to Carolina Bully Farms at the time to come to that show because they could have went to that one down in Atlanta. And to this day, that show was the biggest show for the RKC. During that time, I would say that was the strongest momentum for the movement during that time. At that show, you had Caesar. He was going through his apprenticeship to become a judge. I don't think that never happened. No, it didn't never happen. But yeah, during that time, he was going through the apprenticeship to be a judge with the RKC. So a lot of people were really pushing the movement strong. So for me, it was a big shock to see Tony Weight and Gold be the judge for the RKC Nationals. And I tell you why, nothing against him or his judging skills, but for me, I have to go with the loyalty factor again with another registry, like I talked about with Dave. I'm gonna have to say it again because here's the deal. You got people like Christopher Hodge, Irv of the Congregation, and others who were the judges for your movement, helping it grow, and you don't give them the opportunity to judge the Nationals, man. You bring in somebody from you bring an outsider in to judge the Nationals, man. And I know people might disagree or say, man, that's your opinion. But yeah, like you said, it's my opinion. My opinion, it was wrong. You should have let your own people judge that show, man. It sent a bad message, in my opinion. Again, nothing against Tony Weight and Gold. If you was going to make a move to make him a senior judge, that should have been done after Nationals. You get the people who roll with you from the beginning the opportunity to judge that show. That left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth, man, to be honest. And I know it had to take a lot of what did they say? A lot of consoling for the people to snap them back, man. Because for me, man, it's a loyalty factor, man. I always say that, man. People ride with you in the beginning, man. You ride with them. You might disagree with something. Example, man. I might disagree with my brother about something. But that's my brother or that's my folks. I'm going to ride with them regardless. I might not like something they do, but I'm like, okay, boom, we're going to hash it out. Let's get it done. Or you be like, talk to them, man. Be straight up about it. Look, man, this is the direction I'm going in after the Nationals. I'm going to make Tony the senior judge. Boom, boom, boom. Like, again, nothing against Tony. But in my opinion, that left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths by him being the judge at Nationals, man, when you should have rolled with your folks regardless. And the reason I say that, you might have brought him in to think he was going to bring in more people, which might come to pass later on in 2015. I don't know. It's neither here or there for me. But I'm saying at that time and at that moment, it should have been one of your peoples, man, to judge that show. And you might disagree with me and come out with a video saying I disagree. That's your opinion, but I'm just giving you my opinion about the situation. And I'm going to be honest, man. You at a situation now where the national winner, you can't even promote him. He don't really mess with the RKC, man. That's what's the whole messed up part about it, man. Fernando don't mess with the RKC, man. The only reason he came to the RKC Nationals because he knew Tony Weight and Gold was the judge, man. He basically said that on Spielberg radio show. And that's real talk. So now you left in a dilemma where you can't even promote this dog as your nationals winner because he'll never. If he comes to a show, I will be surprised unless Tony's judging. That's being real talk right there. And I'm gonna say another thing, man. And somebody at the show know I said it to him too, man. In the beginning of the show, man, early beginners, when I saw Al Rivera at the show with Ruger, and nothing against Ruger, bad boy, but I said right there, that's your nationals winner. And they know I ain't lying. I'll never call that person's name out, but they know I'm not lying. I said, that's your nationals winner. Right there. Not saying that it was anything funny business going on, but man, it is what it is. Fernando would have not have shown up to that show if Tony wasn't the judge. That's just being real. Let me find out in the middle of my video, man. I get a call, but it's neither here nor there. But yeah, let's go back to it. Like I said, if Tony wasn't the judge, Fernando and Al would not have been at that show, man. And then that kind of leaves a stain on the situation. You can't even promote this dog, man, because it's the arrogance of Fernando. That's just how Fernando is, man. I just being honest with you, man. That's just how he is. And he won't be at the RKC show. I doubt that very seriously. If so, I would say I was wrong. But unless Tony's judging it, I doubt if he'd be there. So I always go back to the loyalty factor, man. You got somebody like a Christopher Hodge and an Irvin and Noelle ride with you. She's not a judge. I'm just saying the judges at this point who riding with you since the beginning, man. You give them the shot to do the nationals, man. You don't bring an outsider in. I think that was a big mistake. And his heart of hearts, he probably think it was a mistake, but he'll probably say on video that it was a mistake. And I'm not knocking what the RKC doing because you got good people like Irvin who throwing them shows out there right now. He pushing it to the max, man. I just don't think, in my opinion, that show in December was a good idea, man. Knowing this around Christmas time, a lot of parents, trying to get them gifts for kids, man. So that show wasn't gonna be packed, man. You gotta think business sense wise because a show in December ain't gonna have that many people, man. That's just being honest, man. Cause that's Christmas time, man. Parents spend that money, man. You ain't gonna have too many people at a show, man. But that's neither here nor there. And I say they're doing good things, man. Like with the cookie, making every show be conformed that you got those bad trophies. I say, man, they got some good hardware, man. Very good hardware, man. But convincing people to come out, man, it's going to be a hard task, man, when you're going against, the ABKC down there in their backyard. You got Rachel down there. You got Bully the Kid, Rolando Mata. It's going to be tough, man, especially after what people are seeing when Tony Way to Go. You bring in Tony Way to Go to judge a national. Again, nothing against him. But I think that was a mistake, something that you should have did after the nationals, man. Then you got people like Bully Tunnel, man, who was pushing the brand hard, man. You don't push them to the side, man. They was pushing the RKC movement during that time, making the banners, doing everything. And then a magazine comes out. And then again, I think that was something that probably could have came out in 2015, and you could have talked to them about that. But that's neither here or there at this point. And looking at that whole Willie G situation, this man pushed RKC to the max. When I say the max, all day, every day, the lifestyle. He even had his girl, his friend React Lady Stunner do the RKC anthem, man. You find a position for him on the board. I know these are non-paid positions unless I'm wrong. I would have had him shoot the freaking, the board of directors of videography or something. This man's pushing the brand to the max. You gotta think, man, hey, I need him somewhere on this board. Because if he would have did that, you best believe you wouldn't see movements like the CBR or the UBKC starting to try to make their roots in North Carolina. It really wouldn't happen. That's just being honest, man. Because the RKC movement would have been that much stronger, man. In my opinion, man, you had to really think about the moves that you make, man. Like you said, man, you might not disagree. You might not agree with everything family does, man, but they still family at the end of the day, man. Unless it was just all a facade, man. See, I can say what I say because I'm media, man. And being a part of the media, I ain't going nowhere, man. Been in this dog game for what? The American Bully Breed for over, what, 11 years now? So I ain't going nowhere, man. I've seen a lot of people come and go, but I ain't going nowhere. So I can state my opinion, man, and people got to respect that. That's all I'm saying, man. Like I said, they got good people over there right now. Like T, man, I can see him doing good things with the Junior Handler program, man. He a good guy, and he gonna really get that Junior Handler program up and running, man. But it was some mistakes made along the way, no doubt about it, man. One thing was not having with the support of the Bully Tunnel, man, when they was pushing the brand to the max, and never getting this apprenticeship done. You had Willie G, who should have been probably a part of that board in some capacity, man, by him pushing the brand the way it was and getting React Later Stunner to do the RKC Nationals, man. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm saying right now, but that's one thing being a part of media, man. You bring stuff to light for people to talk about, man, for things to get better. Like I said, there's some good things going on over there. Like I said, Irvin doing his thing with the shows. He probably lost out a lot on that December show, man, because I don't think that was a smart idea having that in December around Christmas time with a lot of people for gifts and everything else, man. Probably should have been later in the year. And you building relationships down there with different people, man. A lot of people in Atlanta wind up going to the Alabama show for the ABKC show. I saw that, man. So when you go to a new area, man, you got to build relationships, man. Talk to people. You might have to have sit-down dinners, man, to get them to come out to your show, man. That's just how it is, man. You know, I talk to a lot of people, man. A lot of people cool, man, and it's not easy, man. You just can't pop up and say I'm gonna do a show here and not talk to the people down there. I'm not sure if he did or not. I'm just saying if it went down that way. And then this, like I said, it's not a knock on the RKC. It's things they should think about going forward, man, to better the registry, man. Like I said, loyalty is big, man, and I don't know what went down with the whole Chris situation when Tony became the head judge, but that's something that I probably would have talked about after the Nationals, man. But a time like that, man, with people who rode with you from the beginning, man, you give them that light to shine, man, unless you was promised that he'll bring more people from the ABKC over, which I don't see because, like you said on your video, man, the show was, didn't have that many people down there in Atlanta. So with that being said, man, you got to really evaluate and think about your situation. They got some of the best hardware out there as far as shows. I would give them that, man, but it's a lot more work to be done as far as building relationships, man, and that's my 2 cents today and my opinion on Bully Talk with Zaire Pitts. You can leave your comments and tell me what you think. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm just stating my opinion, and that's what it is, my opinion. And I always go back to this: loyalty is everything, man. Sometimes it's more important than a dollar bill, man. Loyalty and friendship, man. It's more important than a dollar, man. And that's real. Thank you for your time today. Peace.